We now shift our focus to West Asia, where the lines of conflict now are not just limited to the region, it seems. They may have reached the heart of North America. As we dissect the escalating violence, it's crucial to understand how these events are connected to the recent developments. Let's now break down the latest coming in from the Israel-Lebanon border. As per reports, Hezbollah has launched a barrage of rockets into Israel's Golan Heights, following an Israeli airstrike deep inside Lebanon. The Israel military reported that its overnight airstrike targeted Hezbollah's weapons storage facilities in the Bekaa Valley. According to the Lebanese Health Ministry, this attack resulted in 1 death and 30 injuries. And in retaliation, Hezbollah, which receives backing from Iran, launched a rocket barrage at Israeli military positions in the Golan Heights. Israeli officials confirmed that the rocket strikes damaged 2 homes and caused 1 injury. As per reports, more than 50 rockets were fired towards Israel. So is this just a sporadic outburst, or is this part of a calculated move by Iran, using its proxy to try and destabilize Israel, while it considers its plans for a direct confrontation? Experts say that Tehran sees an opportunity to weaken Israel with the help of its proxies like Hezbollah and expand its influence across the region. By backing Hezbollah, Iran is making its intentions clear while buying time before it takes a call on attacking Israel, it seems. And also in which manner? One that could lead to a potential all-out regional catastrophic war. This leads us to the United States, which, remember, has beefed up its military presence in West Asia by repositioning its aircraft carriers and submarines to deter an Iranian attack on Israel. But here's the question. Is the US truly committed to preventing a war, or is it merely pushing an ambiguous narrative on the Gaza ceasefire? We ask that because the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken, on his 9th visit to the region since the Gaza war started, on several occasions, has said that there has been progress in the ceasefire talks and the deal is inching ever so closer. In fact, Blinken went a step further and said that Israel has accepted the terms of the deal and the onus was now on Hamas. Across multiple reports, Hamas has said that it does not accept the existing terms of the ceasefire deal, labeling it lopsided towards Israel. The sticking point reportedly being 2 important corridors in Gaza, the Philadelphia corridor that borders Egypt and the Netzarim corridor that divides Gaza into 2. Just to put it simply, Israel wants control over both of these corridors, allegedly to prevent Hamas from rearming and preventing a repeat of the October 7 attack. That's the claim. While Hamas, on the other hand, says that this is a chokehold to expand Israel's own interests. It's not just Hamas that is against the ceasefire deal, even Israel is. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly told the families of Israeli hostages in Gaza early this week that a ceasefire deal is unlikely to materialize due to the disagreement over these 2 corridors, and that he will prioritize Israel's strategic interests. Meanwhile, US President Joe Biden, in a phone call with Netanyahu, highlighted the importance of a ceasefire and hostage deal. Additionally, he called for the removal of any remaining obstacles during the upcoming ceasefire talks in Cairo. As per reports, no dates for the talks in Cairo have been released yet. So what are we supposed to make of the latest developments? The short answer is nothing. Experts said that even if the US has projected bridging the gap of Hamas and Israel over Gaza, both sides are openly stating otherwise. As these tensions continue to unfold, the ripple effects are being felt far from the battlefields. As per reports, in Canada, over 100 Jewish institutions received bomb threats. Although no bombs were found, nobody has taken responsibility so far. The threats are part of a disturbing pattern of anti-Semitic attacks across the country. According to reports, this year, synagogues have been vandalized, schools have been shot at, and there was even an arson attack on a synagogue in Vancouver. The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau condemned the threats, calling them blatant anti-Semitism. But here's the hard question. Are these attacks merely the work of fringe extremists, or are they symptomatic of a broader global rise in anti-Semitism? These are not just regional issues anymore. They may just have become global. So we leave you with this. What does real peace look like? And who is truly committed to achieving this? The answers to those questions may determine not just the future of West Asia, but the safety and stability of communities far beyond the borders. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.